Did you know that small inefficiencies within your team are quietly draining your bottom line? Ask yourself, how many times a day do you have to redo your work you've already finished? Probably way more than you would like to admit. While these tasks might only take a few seconds, you tell yourself, but actually they might be taking way longer, like 30 minutes. That is the time and effort you are not spending on high-value activities. When you add up all those small changes across your entire team, the waste will actually surprise you. In fact, almost all of my customers lose the equivalent of multiple full-time employees to these micro manual tasks. But because these activities are so small and frequent, where do you even begin? What is even happening? Or how do you identify which one to prioritize? That is exactly what we're going to be covering today. And I'm going to be showing you how to identify your most pressing bottlenecks and, of course, how AI and machine learning can finally eliminate the repetitive stuff that slows you down. So where to start with inefficiencies in manual efforts? All companies or in all processes, you will find manual changes. Manual changes are inefficient, but let alone if you're making a manual change double. This is even rework, or what we also call a ping-pong case, when you change it from one value to the other value, and then actually a day later you realize you needed to change it back. And that's an inefficiency we want to tackle. Where do I start? That's what we want to achieve with our Process Explorer. In a Process Explorer, you will see your total process. And by showing this total process, we can also start zooming in. By just zooming in once or twice, you will already see what is the change you're making most. For example, 20% of all of your invoices require a manual price change. And that's the first step you need to take. What is the inefficiency that is happening the most? It's great that we know now that 20% of all of your invoices have a price change. But let's drill it down. Are the different dimensions that are driving this price change? Are the different vendors? Are the different purchase orders? With Celonis, we can really start drilling down all the way until the case level. Once this is fully validated and you trust the data, we can start acting on it. Now you want to know, how do I act on this? And this is of course where automation and AI comes into place. Especially within AI, we want to talk about machine learning. Because now with machine learning, we can actually start predicting your inefficiencies. Predicting when there should be a change. Rather than the team realizing a day later, we actually notify you directly on the day. Hey, this is a change that you need to make, with of course the end goal, once you fully trust it, to make these changes directly through the machine learning model. So what indeed is the role of a bottlenecks? I'm a consultant, so what I do is find these inefficiencies for you. I lay the groundwork of finding these inefficiencies. But then of course you need a dedicated AI team, and that's where our applied AI engineers come in. Once we lay the foundation on these inefficiencies, the AI team will pick it up and start helping you to actually reduce these manual efforts. So what is the key lesson of today? The main key lesson is measure, know, act. Measure your inefficiencies. Know what is happening and how many times it is happening. Only then you can act on it. And when you act on it, then you can start automating and using AI or even machine learning to predict and optimize your manual efforts. And of course, like and subscribe if you like this content. Thank you!